The next topic is agents of cross-pollination. Generally, plants use two types of agents. One is abiotic agents and another one is biotic agents. But here my question is, what are abiotic and what are biotic agents? Abiotic, name itself indicates that A means absent. The pollinating agents which do not have life, those are called abiotic agents. So there are two types of abiotic agents. The first one is wind and the second one is water. What are abiotic agents, ma? The pollinating agents which do not have life, those are called abiotic agents. There are two types of abiotic agents. The first one is wind and the second one is water. And what about biotic agents? Here, the pollinating agents which have the life, those are called biotic agents. So here, the majority of the animals. So based on the involvement of animals, there are different types of pollinations we will discuss later. Now, we will discuss about abiotic agents. The first one is wind. See, pollination that takes place through the wind, that is called anemophily or wind pollination. Here ma, abiotic agents and biotic agent. Abiotic agent, the pollinating agent which do not have the life, those are called abiotic agents. There are two types of abiotic agents. The first one is wind and the second one is water. Pollination that takes place through the wind, that is called wind pollination. Wind pollination, or it is also called anemophily. Yes, which one ma? So pollination that takes place through the wind, that is called anemophily. Clear? But here, my question. See, it is more common among abiotic pollination. Which one ma? Wind pollination is more common among abiotic pollination. Yes, it is a hit or miss affair process. Sir, how you can say that it is a miss or right now, it is a hit or miss affair process. Which one ma? So wind pollination is a hit or miss affair process. It has, right ma? So it is a non-directional. That means it do not have any direction. Why? What is the reason? See, pollen would reach the stigma with the help of, right ma? Pollen would reach the stigma, right now, through a wind, right now. That's what there is a chance factor. Always it may or may not reach the right stigma. So the released pollen grains may or may not reach. That's what it is called hit or miss affair process. So these are the general things about wind pollination. Now the characteristics of, right ma, anemophilous flowers. So shall I raise this one? Yes. Sorry. Characteristics. Anemophilous flowers. Yes, now the characteristics of anemophilous flowers. But here, the flowers are small and inconspicuous and they are generally packed in inflorescence. So, the first character, how the flowers are. The flowers are small, right ma? So that means their size is very less. Flowers are small and inconspicuous and they are generally packed in inflorescence. Sir, how you can say that? The best example for this, so corn cob. What is the best example, ma'am? The best example is corn cob. the bunch of silky hairs. Here, if you observe the cornucopia flower, so it contains bunch of silky hairs. The bunch of silky hairs are nothing but stigma and style. Right now, so which wave in the air to trap the pollen grains. To trap which one, ma? Pollen grains. Which one? The best example for that cornucopia. So, but it contains the bunch of silky hair-like structures. Those are nothing but style and stigma, and they wave in the air. See, wave, move here and there, so that they can trap the pollen grains. They can trap the pollen grains. Second. So, the flowers are colorless, odorless, and nectarless. Which one, ma? Flowers are colorless, odorless. That means color not there and odor, smell is not there. Colorless, odorless, and nectarless. So flowers are colorless, odorless, and nectarless. Yes. And moreover, if we take the flower, so we can find out two types of parts. So essential and non-essential. See, non-essential organs are either absent or reduced. Which parts, ma? Non-essential organs. Which one? Non-essential. Non-essential organs are absent or reduced. Non-essential. If the flower is bisexual, for example, see, this is the symbol for bisexual flower. If the flower is bisexual, it contains more number of the stamens. It contains which one, ma? More number of the stamens. Sorry. So if the flower is bisexual, sorry for that. If the flower is bisexual, it contains more number of the stamens. Or if the flower is unisexual, it contains more number of the male flowers. Sir, what about the pollen grains, sir? Pollen grains are small, non-sticky. Which type of pollen grains are present, ma? So, PZ is nothing but pollen grains. These are small, non-sticky. And winged pollen grains are observed in the members of pinus. Which one, ma? Winged. Winged pollen grains. Winged pollen grains are observed in pinus. So it comes under gymnosperms. So winged pollen grains are observed in pinus members. It comes under gymnosperms. And both the stamen and stigma exerted. Both the sex organs are exerted. Here sex organs are nothing but which one? So androecium and gynoecium. So stamen and stigma are exerted. And anthers are versatile. Which one? Sex organs are exerted. And anthers are versatile. Versatile. And one more thing here. The flowers are developed above the foliages. The flowers are developed above the foliage to trap which one, ma? Pollen grains. So flowers are rises above the foliage to trap the pollen grains. So these are all characteristics of the entomophilous flowers. These are all which one, ma? Characteristics of entomophilous flowers. See, if we take the characteristics of entomophilous, within 1 minute we will revise. The flowers are small, inconspicuous, and generally they are packed in the inflorescence. The best example for that cornucopia. If you take the cornucopia, the bunch of silky hairs are nothing but which one, ma? Stigma and style. They wave in the air to trap the pollen grains. So which type of flowers are present? Flowers are colorless, odorless, and nectarless. Non-essential organs are absent or reduced. If the flower is bisexual, it contains more number of these stamens. So So pollen grains are small, non-sticky, right now, small and dry. Pollen grains are small, dry, non-sticky, and they, right now, winged pollen grains are observed in the members of pinus. So sex organs are exalted. Right now, which one? The stigma and anthers are exalted. Anthers are versatile. Right now, so these are all characteristics of anemophilous flowers.